Alright everyone, welcome back to the TheCombustionGamer YouTube channel, and the game that has become a game that shall live in infamy. Yes, it is Pearl Harbor Day, so definitely want to remember that amazing historical event and those who gave the ultimate sacrifice, defending our country all the way back in World War II. Definitely a cool day. But yes, this game certainly will live in infamy in the gaming industry for a very long time, as it is one of the most plagued games I have ever played. So we've got the new update. So let's take a look at the fact sheet here really quick. So basic facts, we got a bunch of new wheels added. We also have added controller vibration to provide feedback on various track surfaces. We have added new controller calibration tools to the pause menu, data pad to assist users reporting issues with acceleration, etc, etc. We also have a ton of PlayStation and Xbox only wheel support updates. We also have fixed an issue that was causing cars to be placed in the wrong order after restarts under caution, so that's a bit of a issue that was going on. We also have fixed an issue that could place the player's car in first place after every caution restart. That was definitely a bit of an issue in some cases. They also improved the AI's ability to smoothly enter the pit road with other cars around. That was a huge issue. They also fixed an issue that would cause AI to drive into accidents after multiple yellow flags have already been triggered. That sounds like a problem. Also fixed an issue that was causing AI drivers to pit after a yellow flag, which that was an issue that really messed things up in multiple tracks. Pit stops. Fixed an issue that could prevent players from pitting at Daytona. That's not good. Fixed an issue that would prevent players from successfully pitting if they qualified in first position at Road America. That's a very strange one. Fixed an issue where a pit crew member might be missing their equipment. There was some very strange pit crew animation, that is for sure. Career mode, so this is interesting, added a feature that will apply improved performance to the player car if they signed a contract with a higher rated team. Fixed an issue that was causing players to start in the wrong position when simulating qualification. That was an issue. Fixed an issue that would place the player first on the grid when choosing to qualify last via simulated qualifying. That was an issue. Fixed an issue that would cause the player to be placed 40th on the grid at road courses regardless of where they qualified. I had the opposite. I would always start on poles. That was my issue. And then fixed an issue that could cause the game to crash after completing 3 seasons in career mode. I'm not sure who got through 3 seasons of this career mode, but whoever you are, congratulations. Apparently you are a very true believer in this game, so good for you. Replays fixed an issue that could cause a placeholder texture to be displayed in the cockpit camera. Okay. Paint booth updated custom schemes to clean up the seams between zones. That was a big issue. Those seams were terrible. So that was definitely an issue. Fixed an issue that could cause a soft lock in the paint booth if decals were rapidly added. Not sure what that means. Soft lock? Not sure. Fixed an issue that was causing granites to flip in the paint booth. Interesting. And PC only fixed an issue that could cause some paint booth UI elements to appear off screen. Well, that's pretty strange. Fixed an issue that could cause the lighting to flicker in some situations. So that's so track art is what that one's on. Fixed an issue that could prevent the tire audio from playing. That was an issue. For sure, there's a lot of audio issues in this game. Settings fixed a number of issues related to setting dead zones to maximum. Fixed an issue that was causing a brief dead state when switching the level of assists. Interesting. Menus fixed an issue. Oh, okay, I know what that means. Fixed an issue that was causing placeholder online menus to be shown in some circumstances, and fixed an issue that could cause the datapad to go invisible when looking at your crew chief. So that is the update notes. So basically what they're talking about with the dead state is when you go right about here and you're trying to select a car or some other thing in the menu, it would, after you select it, it would be like dead for a second and it would just kind of sit there. Also, by the way, look at that beautiful car right there. Awesome. Alrighty, let's see here. We're gonna go to customization here. We're going to take a look. So here we go, very nice car. And so let me see here, we're going to go to decals. We're going to go to the hood, alrighty, and now we're going to get our shape. Going to make that black, and then we're going to just blow this thing all the way up. Okay, there we go. So now we have the entire hood. Oh, much better. That is beautiful. Very nice. Okay, good. Okay, that's a nice update. Thank you very much for that one, guys. Let's see here. There was a... Let me see here. So we're going to do another one right here. So let's see. Okay, so there's still a little bit of a conflict down here by the rail. But check this out. Okay, so it's still there to some degree. Okay, but it's definitely not as bad, but still that's pretty bad. So you see that it's not overlapping. It doesn't really connect. So that's a bit of an issue. Okay, so let's go back here. That angle looks pretty good. Okay, so let's see here. We need to go to the tail. Go black again here. We're gonna move this up here. There we go. We're gonna do that. Okay, so they did fix this some. Because right over here on the tail there was a huge issue. There still is, it appears. Alright, so let me see. I need to go to the right side over here. We're gonna bring... So basically, you're trying to get all of these to like line up so that if you have a decal, you can continue the decal on the other side. Okay, that does pretty good. We still have that line right there, so you can see that. You can see that yellow poking through, but not as bad. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna just bring this all the way down. So. Bring you back. Let's see. So this, let's see here. It's not bad. Top looks good. Right up here on the fronts and stuff, that's where we're gonna have the issue. It looks like still. So you definitely want a dark color to start with before you start working with, so it doesn't show up as much. So it depends on what your scheme is, but that's gonna determine your base paint when making a custom scheme. So okay. Now let me see here. Going to do this, and let's see how this does. Okay, so we still have 2 spots right up here in the front, but that is much better than it was. There was a giant dead spot right in front here. That was huge. So okay, so they have fixed that. That is good. Okay. No, we're just leaving. So we know for sure. Going to start a new career mode here. We are going to go with... Who's the best at super speedways? I'm just going to go with Hendrix here. We're going to sign with Hendrix. You would lose your current... Yeah. Got it. We'll just stick... Accept. There we go. Alright, so it's player driver. Very good. Alrighty. So we're going to view the calendar. We're going to simulate. So it wasn't a very good race the last time, so let's see how it races this time. It's supposed to be a performance difference now versus signing with a lower tier team, so we'll see if there is such a thing as a difference. Obviously we qualified a lot better, so that's kind of nice to see, but will the performance actually pan out is the question. Alright, there we go, so we're back.
Daytona 500. This historic 2.5-mile super...
Gonna skip. And keep on skipping. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see how this works now. Is there actually a performance difference? And we're just falling back like a rock here. I'm not feeling much difference here. Car's loose. Alright, let's see here. No input. Car's going to the left. That's weird. Okay, so pretty good here. Pretty good here. Let off the throttle. Okay. That was interesting. That was actually fairly realistic spin, so I actually kind of like good night the thing wanted to crash. I feel so sorry for my Xbox people. I really do. This thing, I don't know what this thing is doing to its internals, but I'm very sorry for it. Alright, we're going to try this again here. Seems like they might have a bit of a different performance for the different cars now, maybe. It really does seem to get stretched out very fast, though, so we're just gonna rip right on up here. Okay, so I'm doing that with, like, no help, which is amazing. Okay, you can now feel, like, when you're in the draft and stuff, so that's good. Just gonna ride the yellow line here. So you can your controller kind of vibrates a little bit with the draft, so you can kind of feel it. That was the weirdest noise I've ever heard. That sounded like an electronical shift. That was so weird. Okay, now there's no noise. It's like I have no engine noise. Like, I hear the car behind me and the car's in front of me, but there's no engine noise for me right now. That is the weirdest thing ever. Alright, I think so. We have proven, as this is going much better than my last experience where I went straight to the back, definitely a bit of a power difference or performance difference in the car that I got. And going up here. And there it goes. Gotta remember which buttons on my shifts here. Get back up to speed. I'm not sure why we have 30 laps on this, though. I'm pretty sure I put... Well, maybe I didn't confirm it. I don't know. Overall, not bad. Seems like the car isn't steering itself quite as bad, so that's kind of nice. Because it was, like, really bad just steering itself when you turn the steering assist off. And it was a little bit better because the steering assist was actually helping to counter the invisible force that was steering the car. So let's see, we're going straight. Car's going off track. And there's Willie B. Wow, this field is like really spread out here. There is definitely a performance benefit there. Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay. Nice. Okay, so there's nothing going on. Listen to that. My car's doing nothing, and my controller is vibrating itself to death right now. I don't know what's going on with it. There we go. Listen to that. Barely anything happening right now, and it was vibrating itself to death. That is... Wow, that is weird. But yeah, definitely performance improvement if you sign with a hired team. So that's good. And there was the arrow of spinning the car off, and the arrow kind of dragging my car after him. So you kind of saw that in effect. So definitely, the aerodynamic physics are really good in this game, I must say, compared to some others. Definitely some real-world consequences, so that is nice to see. But it's so... everything is so spread out. There is no pack racing in this game. And that's where it's... so let's see here. So there we go. And the arrow just dragged me right into it, so... Alright, so that is decent. So, I'm not sure about like the cautions and everything else. Now, what other... what settings? Okay, so for some reason... that's going on. Okay, so let's... we're gonna try this again. We got cautions on this time. We got visual damage on. Well, let's try that complex damage. Let's just see if we can really just go all out here. So let's try this again. We're gonna give this a test, because that's what we're doing here. We are testing this game because apparently nobody else did. So we're the ones that have to do it, which is unfortunate. I definitely like, if I just want to say, hey, I just want to drive a NASCAR stock car, that's weird, by myself, this is a fun game, to some extent. But if I want to race actual races with actual AI and cars on the track, this is not a fun game. If I want to make paint schemes, this is a fairly fun game. So, all of that considered, I'm not sure what was going on up there. That was weird. But in that sense, it's good. But if you really want a good career mode, a good actual race each time, so far I have not had that. So, I don't know what they were trying to do, but okay, car is really... that is such a weird noise. The engine sounds terrible in this. I don't know who said that the engines sounded good. Maybe I did initially, but honestly, the engine noises have only gotten worse since I played the game. Ooh. Tires down. Into the wall! Oh! What? Do you want to pit? Yes. Confirm. Okay, so, can confirm. Can I back out of here? No? Can confirm that DNFs was supposed to be in the game. That's not working correctly. Okay. Oh, good night. We had the buzz of death in my ear again. I'm sorry, little Xbox. I'm sorry I'm putting you through this. But the people have to know how terrible the game is. Pit lane is closed. Oh, that's okay. That's different. Alrighty. I'm gonna try this again. So DNFs are in the game, or were supposed to be in the game, and they're not working very good, as we all saw right there. Alrighty, so let's check out these. We're gonna try this. We are gonna try this right now. Oh wow, so yellows come out way too fast now. Do I want to bet? No, I just want to see the wrecking. Alright, so now you can't even have a good wreck because the caution comes out almost instantly. Yeah. Just send these guys out with brake and boom. Alright, that was a little bit better. Also, we're checking to see if this thing starts adding laps again here as we turn into the traffic. Why am I ice skating on the grass? That is so weird. I don't remember if you get DNF for going backwards. I don't want to find out. I want to see if I can bring out the cautions and stuff. Let's see here. There we go. So, as a fairly beat up race car, the front end looks a little bit better versus the that weird wiggly whatever it was. Let's see here. Get into the wall some here. Ah! There we go. That looks a little bit better. Let's see. We're not gonna pit here. We're just gonna keep on doing that. Alrighty, so we brought out the caution, 19 laps, so we haven't started adding laps to the race yet, so like to see that. Okay. Seems like the damage is affecting the car. We're just gonna go straight through here, see if we can't catch up, and we can't. And that's a DNF. Oh man, the car went up into the fence, but we couldn't see it because, guess what? We're stuck here. Let me out of here. Car wants to move. Can I shift? No, I can't shift. Okay, can I? Okay, I can change views here. There's my car stuck in the Daytona thingamahoogie. Why am I stuck in here? Okay, yep, so it doesn't appear that we were adding laps that time, so that's nice to see. Definitely needed that improvement, that is a, for sure. But still, you really can't have a good race. Let me see, we're gonna try one other thing. We're gonna bring this down, we're gonna have the complex damage, and we're gonna see if we can have good wrecks or not. So unfortunately now, I mean, it's like the cautions really are annoying now because you don't have enough time for the wreck, so you can't really enjoy the wrecking, and that's irritating. So basically is that they did a knee-jerk reaction to how they redid the cautions and just said, okay, we'll just break it all the way up as soon as two cars are spinning. Ooh, caution. And it's like, that's not what we wanted. That's not what we were wanting. What we would like is crash replays, though. We would greatly enjoy that, but didn't get that one either. Alright, here we go. And there's a... Let me see here. I need to get up to the 22. There's something on that car. Alright, car takes a little while to warm up. That's okay. We get up to speed here. Stop moving forward. Alright, car feels decent. Car's trying to turn by itself again. Alright, so just weird shadow angles on the 22, so that's interesting. Alright, there we go. No caution! Yay! Everybody's slowing down. Look at that. Slowing to a crawl. Look at this weirdness. Ah! Bam! Bam! I'm gonna flip this 51 car over. Ah! Okay, well, hey, look, now we got the stack up again. So I've brought back the. Look at the cars sliding down the track. Good night. But yeah, it's like your car's on ice. It really is. It's so irritating. Why is the car spinning? All I want to do is turn. There we go. Thank you. Alright, so the wreck physics have definitely not improved with the iterations of the patches and stuff, so. Now my car's doing the spin around. I mean, you cannot get unstuck for anything. Once you are stuck, you are stuck. Good night. Okay, now I'm unstuck. Good night. But yeah, like, it takes you over a minute to get a car unstuck, and now the car's, well, we got complex damage on, so I'll probably have a tire down, but still. It is so weird. Alright, we are gonna try, let's see, we're gonna try 4 laps. We are gonna try doing a regular race here and see if we can even just make it through at all. So we're testing it again. This is all research and development. I'm just trying to see, it's like, has it improved? Force feedback has definitely improved, that's for sure. Not enough to make me enjoy it, though, as the car still, whenever you get loose or get stuck, is like spinning on ice. We're gonna take our teammate out! And for some reason, I just automatically spun. And so it's like, yes, sometimes the car... And what is... Okay, why am I still going backwards? Hey, stop. I don't understand that physics. That is a weird physics. It's like I am spinning. Good night. The car's on ice again. The car is on ice again. Okay, so once again, can't have a nice simple race. We can't have it. I'm gonna try it again. Good night. That was another buzz of death. I am so sorry, Mr. Xbox. I am very sorry for you. But I really I'm trying to find out. Trying to find out the truth. Is there any possibility of having a fun, enjoyable, clean, maybe a little added damage race at Daytona without having the spin on ice of death and everything else? That's all I want. Just a nice, enjoyable, fun race. Okay, we're coming up fast, so we're going to take the speed off just a little bit. Just going to drop back so we don't hit them going into the turn. They're all going to check up a little bit in the turn. And we're going to start climbing up here. We're going to come up on them We're not gonna spin anyone else. We're gonna try and find a line. We're gonna get back behind these guys. The car's gonna try and turn to the wall because it does that. Now that was my fault because I went below the double yellow line. Because I was overcorrecting because the car was trying to turn to the wall. And now we're in line again. We're getting behind these guys. The engine sounds like it's about to throw up or something. And we're racing fairly cleanly. I got some draft. The car's still trying to throw up or something. I'm really not sure what that boffing sound is coming from my very nice American-made V8, but have a giant checkup get sent into the wall due to AI not knowing that I existed. And great. NASCAR Heat 5, everyone. Let's go. NASCAR Heat 5. A game that was actually worth the price tag you paid for it. And if you buy it now, because it's much cheaper to buy on the Xbox store and even the disc version, you can have a much more enjoyable racing experience. NASCAR Heat 5, everybody. If you want a NASCAR game, go buy it today. This game is garbage. How did these guys get up here so... Oh good, final lap, please. End my life. Please. End my suffering. Kyle Busch, what are you doing back there? Come on. And what do you do? What are you doing? You stupid cars, what are you doing there? What are you doing? I don't know. Hey, what are you? Hey, Alright, slow, we gotta slow. Gotta slowly creep up to speed, like ever so slightly creep up to speed, or else we'll start spinning like we're on ice. And we're gonna get spun again. Oh, so lovely. Ah, yeah. And now we got the brother. You heard of Denny Hacker? This is his son, right over here. And we're just gonna force this guy into the wall because I can. Blah! Well, actually, he's gonna force me into the wall. Never mind, I don't know. Blah! All I want to do is get to the finish line and end my life on this game. I want to win. Why am I on ice? I don't want to be on ice anymore. I don't want to be on ice. I'm tired of racing on ice. Racing on ice is not fun, unless it's a rally car racing on ice. That might be interesting. I need to find some videos of that. I'm sure that's interesting as the car just goes spinning, turning into the... I super hate this game. The only redeeming feature whatsoever is the paint booth. That's the only thing that even remotely as the car turns into the wall. Now I do have a flat tire, so that's why we're doing that now. But it wasn't having to do it because of a flat tire before this. Let's just finish this race, everybody. Look, I finished the race, and now I can get some nice thumbnails, maybe. And so, we've discovered the only thing this game is good for. You go into race now mode, you go over to here, you make sure there's only a field of one and you can test drive on any track you want and you can actually have an enjoyable race, or you can come into here and actually make some nice paint schemes, whatever you may desire. By the way, we're going to check and see if there's any new sponsors, which there is not, but you can come in and make some very nice paint schemes. That is the only possible reason you would need to have this game in your life, and I would suggest not wasting any money whatsoever on it unless you really only need a test drive, a NASCAR test drive game, and a paint booth. That's the only reason this game is good. I'm done with this game now. Let's go back to NASCAR Heat 5 and happy racing. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed all of my yelling and complaining. Have a great day. Bye bye.